Drew is having some technical difficulties.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm
An elf
on
on
Santa's sleigh I ride, and I'm
We're
drawing
drawing
holiday cartoons
tonight.
tonight. Holiday cartoons tonight. All right.
Holiday cartoons tonight.
That was scary.
Oops.
All right, let's put the holiday music back on.
Jingle bells.
All right, so just me and Scott so far. Hopefully, John, Drew, and Sandy will show up, and Ron eventually, as it says on the title card. If you want me to change that to maybe late, from maybe late to eventually. So, holiday cartoons, animated holiday movies. And for the purposes of the stream, that includes claymation, stop motion, 3D, etc. So if you want to do the old Rudolph or Frosty the Snowman, you can. If you want to do the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol, or the 3D Grinch movie, the recent Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
Or Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
I'm going to start off light, and I figured I'm going to do Poe Dameron from the Star Wars Lego Holiday Special.
Oh.
And I don't know the character's name, but there's a Trolls Holiday Special too. Have you ever seen that?
No.
And there's just one big troll, but the reason I'm going to put them together is they're both wearing like Christmas sweaters. So that's what I'm going to start off with. All right, let's take the title card down. Let's see where it is. Okay, and since Scott is on camera only when he needs to show something, you guys just get to look at my screen for now. My camera. You can join us in the stream if you want. If you want to come on in, you can. I've got a reference on the other screen. Slideshow showing on one screen, StreamYard on one screen, and my reference on the third screen. I got 3 screens running.
Wow. All
righty. So you got a favorite animated holiday movie, Scott? You like the classics? You like your Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, or?
I like 8 Crazy Nights for some reason, even though it's not.
It's a holiday. It's a holiday
movie, right? But
yeah, that counts.
I like that old, the Santa Claus is coming to town, where the mailman is delivering the mail and telling the story of Santa Claus.
Mm. Yeah, that's one of the old stop motion ones.
Right.
I just watched it the other day again. I haven't been watching it since last year. It was Klaus on Netflix.
What is that?
It's like an origin story of Santa Claus.
Oh.
Comments up. Somebody saying what's up on Facebook. I don't know who it is. Drew is here. All right. Yeah. So now you got someone else on stream besides just me.
Drew.
Hi.
Drooby doo. Drooby dooby doo.
So I was having some issues with my internet, but after a quick reboot, it seems to be working now.
All right, we started off with, do you have a favorite holiday animated movie? I went with Klaus, the recent one, and Scott says 8 Crazy Nights.
Holiday animated movie.
You have one that tickles your fancy more than the others?
Well, I mean, Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, still kicks me in the feels. So I like that one. But the Christmas movie, like well, I guess it is live action. I always like the Muppet Christmas Carol. That's like one of my favorite ones.
That's actually a good version of A Christmas Carol.
I think so. And of course, I like the ones with the Rankin Bass, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, that's the one that not Rudolph, but what was the one you were talking about? Was Santa Claus coming to town?
Santa Claus coming to town.
That's one of
Santa
the.
Claus is coming.
It's one of the ones that Scott liked.
Like the Misfit Toys is probably my favorite one.
Oh yeah, the Misfit Toys.
I pulled up some references, and that's one of the things I have. But it's like a collection of stuffed animals from that, or stuffed figures from the aisle of Misfit Toys.
Yeah.
So I've got like the Bumble and Rudolph and Hermes.
I love Bumble. And
because Bumble's bounce.
I don't know. My friend has a statue of Bumble, and they put it out at Christmas time. And every time I see it, I just start laughing. Like, I don't know, it just cracks me up. Yeah.
So I'm a scary show. Okay, so it doesn't. I'm guessing it's probably Justin if he's talking about scary stuff. But let me open up Facebook to make sure who we're talking to here.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a great one.
It's a classic.
Oh, The Last Afromancer. That's
Wow.
Commenting on Facebook.
The Last Afromancer?
Oh, I didn't put it on my phone.
Is that me?
No, that's my phone. Because I opened up Facebook so I could see who the comment was coming from.
Oh.
Yeah, friend of Justin gave me a shout out when I was on your live Halloween live stream. Yep. Yeah, Last Afromancer's been here before. Yeah, I remember that.
That's a great title. I'm curious how one becomes an Afromancer.
You have to have an afro and take really good care of it.
Yeah. Well, impossible for me.
Yeah, it would be kind of tough, wouldn't it?
My brother Aaron, when he let his hair grow out, he could actually pick it out, and he had actually a pretty impressive afro. But I do not have the hair like he does.
Says he's too tired to draw tonight, but he's watching. No worries. If you want to come in and just talk, you can too, you know. Does that look like Poe?
Po.
I'm just drawing lines right now, so I know where to put dots later for the stubble. got to try and draw this sweater he got on. Let's see. Now the Lego bodies are. How wide do I make it? The reference I'm looking at is like he's facing straight on and the body's almost straight on. So I'm trying to like turn everything in my head.
Who are you drawing?
Poe Dameron from the Lego's Holiday Special.
Oh.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh. Yeah, drawing Lego figures is fun.
I don't know. It feels like drafting. It's just not my forte. Here, Afromancer says it comes from playing a game with a friend who was cracking off color jokes. He didn't know it was me in the player versus player melee. Long story, good times.
Good times. Temporary layoff.
Oh, listen. Good times. Easy credits are rip off.
That is like one of the all-time greatest TV theme songs. It's
Ain't we lucky we got them?
there was the one lyric that nobody knows. That's like on Dave Chappelle. They had like the game show I Know Black People, and everybody like they asked them like that line, and the answer is nobody knows. Which sounds like they're saying hanging in a jury. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, there's like one line in that song where it's like it's difficult to decipher what is being said.
Let's see. A little bit of a knife edge on my hands. So I mean, it's like drafting, trying to get like the edges and stuff. Kind of like drawing a simple transformer, but still. Yeah.
Oh, Transformers. Yeah, that seems like it'd be. I have a lot of respect for those artists that can do it well, and like some of the IDW series, like sometimes that art is fantastic.
Yeah.
So one guy, the box office artist, I can't remember his real name. You ever watch his stuff? He likes drawing. He likes drawing like Transformers and stuff. Where's Ron? Ron probably draw Transformers, right?
Yeah, Ron's really good at like technical stuff.
Ron likes drafting. Let's see. Yes. This girl memory. We look at it. And then his sweater is BB-8. Afromancer asking what you're drawing, Drew. Hanging in a jury. He says the lyric is hanging in a jury.
Hanging in a jury, okay.
Sandy asks, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing Bumble with what's his name? Is it Hermie?
Hermes.
Hermie sitting on his shoulder. and I'll
I
probably
wanted
work.
to be a dentist.
Yep. And I'll probably work in some of the other characters as well. I'm going to take a sip of my refreshing beverage.
Lemonade.
Well, I have it's a grapefruit Chuhai with a splash of rum added to it.
Ooh. Fun.
And it's delightful.
Oop, I didn't leave room for the little squiggly things, darn it. Let's see. Let me just extend out his torso. This should be. Let's see. Peak has to start there. And then there's the line. It's supposed to be like the bottom knitting on a Lego version. There's Poe.
Michael, did you watch and Scott, you could answer this too, but did either of you watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special?
No.
Scott doesn't have Disney.
Oh, I'm sorry, Scott.
I'm going to have to adopt Scott so he can use my account.
There's nothing I really want to watch on Disney.
Because Batman's not Disney, I know. You don't have to say it, I know. Taller. So I still have some leftover presents from Jam.
Oh.
So, because we got small Jam. Also didn't put tables out for us. So, Drew or Scott, if you guys would like some like paint markers or metallic inks, I think, or I have a couple watercolor sketch pads.
That sounds, yeah. That sounds great. Paint markers sounds nice. I've never really played with them before, so.
All right. I'll set aside I took the wrapping off so I could see what everything was again because I couldn't remember what was in the wrapping. But
yeah. That's awful nice. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make it to the Jam. I was not feeling well Sunday and pretty much laid low. I don't know if it was just the rain but it just like I remember I woke up and I was freezing, and I don't know. But by Monday I felt fine.
I haven't watched the Trolls Holiday. I'm gonna have to watch this Trolls Holiday special. I just like the way this character looks. It's like the one big troll.
Is this like the troll, like the movie
troll
Trolls?
Dolls? Like the Troll Dolls?
Yeah.
So there's a Trolls Holiday special. It's on Netflix. Like she's got like snaggle teeth, and, going in different directions. She's a bigger gal. I need to get comic book finished.
You're what now?
Then I need to finish my comic book, but I'm about halfway through, and then I just kind of stopped.
Well, you had the last time I saw, what you had done. You had a lot done.
Yeah, I got about half of it done. Let's see. Who's commenting now? Let's see. Sandy. Finally watched it. I thought it was pretty funny and cute. I think she's talking about the. I'm not sure whether she's talking about Trolls or the Guardians of the Galaxy. And she said she saw Avatar last night because I thought tonight was Avatar. Nope. We wanted to give people time to see the movie. We don't have to rush out there for the first weekend. So Avatar's next week. I haven't even watched Avatar yet. I'll probably find a bootleg.
I want to see it. They're saying that it had kind of a lackluster opening, and that makes me sad. But I don't know. It just seems like it's been so long since Avatar came out.
Well, the thing with I'm hearing good things for the second movie versus the first one. But the thing with the first movie was it wasn't really there's not much story to it. It was
it's like Dances with Wolves, but with like sexy blue cat people.
Dances with Wolves and Fern Gully, but the thing was the reason it did so well is it was a technological movie. It's like you got to go see it in 3D. And and it stuck around forever because of that. So it stayed in IMAX, it stayed in 3D. So it was pulling in larger ticket fares.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was the kind of movie you had to see on the big screen in usually some kind of special format. And this one is apparently kind of trying to emulate that too. So it's what is it? The higher frame rate. It's designed, I think, for straight IMAX 3D.
Mm. That crazy frame rate from The Hobbit gave me a headache. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like I'm trying to have Poe like looking at her, but you can't. The Lego heads, you have to turn the whole head. You can't just move the pupils. Sandy saying she had very low expectations, but she liked for it, but she actually really enjoyed it. Usually sequels are a letdown. Yeah, it's supposed to be better than the original, even the story. But here's the other thing that's got me a little daunted is it's a 3-hour and 12-minute movie.
Yeah, and I won't be getting a beverage for that movie.
So that's a pretty big commitment,
That or if I can get like a what do they call that? One of those bags.
A colostomy bag?
Not a colostomy bag. What's the other? For the other end. Because I don't know if I wouldn't be able to drink a giant soda and then sit for 3 hours.
Find her hands. I want to have her hands full.
You could, but you'd leave a mess.
She's got 3 fingers and a thumb. Okay, got it. Thumbs should. Is John going to join us tonight? Anybody heard from John?
Not yet.
Do you remember, like, your favorite Christmas present from when you were a child? Does anybody?
I think mine would have to be. We got this little toy computer. They had like cartridges and like overlays. Like it was like a learning thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, and then like I forget what grade I got that, but like I think I took it to school a couple of times, and it's what was that thing?
I'm gonna go ColecoVision.
ColecoVision?
Yeah. Remember that?
I do remember it.
It might have been the Atari 2600 though. I'm not sure. One of them. Those two, you know. I remember playing Duck Hunt with my brother. Yeah.
Let's see. We got a 2600, I think, in like 1985, maybe. I think they'd been out for a while, and that was probably like nearing the end of Atari anyway. But I imagine my mom got one real cheap, so we used to play Atari a lot.
Let's see. Sandy is saying she was a little Grinch and always mad on Christmas because I'd open things and never have anything off my Christmas list. That just sounds spoiled. There's Big John. Ron is in here, by the way, too. If anybody, Ron snuck in.
Hello. Hello.
All right, and John.
Hello.
What are we doing? Christmas movies. Is that what the topic is tonight?
Sir.
Holiday cartoons tonight.
Yeah. Do we have any suggestions or anything? No. No.
Well, Michael is drawing Lego Poe Dameron from the Star Wars Lego Christmas Special.
And a troll.
Oh, okay.
And a troll from the Troll Christmas Special.
There was a Troll Christmas special?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh,
Scott, what
okay,
are you working?
sure.
Scott?
Hey.
Drew's asking what you're working on.
Oh, I got what's the postman? The postman from Santa Claus.
Klaus?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, and the snowman.
Oh, that's
yeah,
the
the song.
postman. Is it Bro Lives?
When they sing the song at the end of the movie.
Did you see that meme? The one about like, I guess there's the toys on the Misfit Island.
Yeah.
And there's that water pistol that shot jelly.
Yep.
And so they said that's not a Misfit thing. It's like just load it with water, not jelly. why is that? Why is that pistol there? Anyway.
Great story, John.
Yeah. Merry effing Christmas to you all.
I'm drawing some of the characters from the Island of Misfit toys. So.
Oh, okay, very nice. Are you gonna make your own?
My own Misfit toys?
Introduce your own toys. Your own Misfit toys.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm drawing
Santa Claus versus the Martians. Man, I
Have
can't
you ever
believe
watched that
Christmas is around
movie?
the corner. I watched part of it and I couldn't get through the whole thing of it.
It's pretty bad.
As it should be, but yet, it comes back every year. Somehow.
I'm
Michael,
drawing
did you
the
go to-
snow.
Huh?
I was just saying I was drawing the snowman from the Island Misfit Toys. I can't remember his name, but it's the one Burl Ives was the voice of him. And
Oh, yeah.
as I'm drawing him, I'm realizing like he's green, and the way the pattern on his vest is, he looks kind of like a grenade.
Oh,
It's kind of funny.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's a little inside thing there that, people didn't realize.
Sandy is saying Scott can draw the episode of Batman where Harley and Ivy kidnap Bruce Wayne for a very, very Christmas shopping
Oh,
spree.
Yeah, Holiday
Holiday
Nights.
Nights.
Yeah, that was a great episode.
Hey, John.
Well, I enjoyed that one because it was kind of a sillier episode.
You know what's the good thing about that one too was the last thing on that
The
episode
ending,
was
yeah, and
yeah.
New Year's, yeah, with
Oh.
the Commissioner Gordon and
It's so
the
beautiful.
Batman.
Yeah.
There was an episode of the Justice League cartoon that was a good Christmas episode as well.
Tuesday.
It was like they're all like off sort of doing stuff for Christmas, and John, like the Martian Manhunter, doesn't really do anything for Christmas, and the whole thing seems real alien to him. But Superman convinces him to go and visit the Kents in Smallville.
Oh, right.
It takes one alien to convince the other alien.
It was a nice one.
Yeah. The writing was so well done on those shows.
Yeah, it was. I think that has a lot to do with Dwayne McDuffie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say Paul Dini, but
Well, Paul Dini definitely for Batman, but I think a lot of the Justice League Unlimited stuff was Dwayne McDuffie.
okay.
How come the snowman is Winnie the Pooh yet?
Huh?
How come
Well-
the snowman is Winnie the Pooh yet?
I don't think he's Winnie the Poohing it as much as he's Little Mermaiding it, because he doesn't have legs. He's just a big snowball from the way from the waist down.
And
So it ain't like
I'm
he can wear
confused what we're
pants
talking
anyway.
about here.
I mean, and Winnie the Poohing it, by the way, is an acceptable euphemism, but I prefer Porky Pigging. But that's just me.
Oh,
Well, a lot of cartoon characters did that, right? Like just the shirt.
Porky Pigging sounds nasty for some reason.
It does. That's why, and like Porky Pig, with him being sort of pink, it adds a level of obscenity to it that I find delightful.
That's all, folks.
yes, that's the road, folks. Agree.
I mean, like, Wacko Warner only wore a shirt, and Buster Bunny and Plucky Duck. No pants.
I mean, Bugs and Daffy only wear, hell, Bugs wears gloves and that's it. Daffy doesn't wear a stitch.
Or Donald Duck. Donald Duck doesn't wear pants.
Yeah. But
Tim
neither
John.
do any of the ducks. Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah.
I guess Daisy wears a skirt, but
Yeah. Someone taking pictures?
No, my robot going crazy.
Oh, okay.
She said the robot sensed Scott's excitement thinking about bare ass cartoon characters. And
And we're just talking about Batman. There was another cartoon that I saw that I don't know what comic it's from, but I guess it's like they show Batman and I guess he's clutching onto somebody that's disappearing. Probably like an alternate future kind of thing, and he's like in tears and everything. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think that's the one where he had his parents back for a moment, and then they're being ripped away again. I think that's Zero.
So it's like
Zero.
that was, I think it's wasn't it an adaptation of Alan Moore's For the Man Who Has Everything? Because there was an episode of the Justice League cartoon that was based off of the Superman comic where
The Man Who Has Everything, right?
Yeah. Mongol gives Superman this weird space plant. I think it's called something like I can't remember. It's some kind of weird like Black Mercy or something, I think is what it's called.
Yes, like that.
And when it attaches itself to Superman, it makes him like have this like very vivid hallucination that Krypton never exploded, and he grew up on Krypton with his parents, and he's married and has a son, and this whole his whole life on Earth never happened because he just always stayed on Krypton.
Right.
And it basically gives him, I guess, what is his like heart's desire, and they manage to get it off of him, but then it gets stuck on Batman, and Batman has a vision of like his father manages to knock the gun out of the assailant's hand, and his parents don't die, and he goes home, and he has this like whole vision of a life where
I see.
He never became Batman.
Right. Okay.
And he was probably miserable.
I think when he comes out of it, he has like in the comic, I can't remember what happens in the cartoon, but in the comic he mentioned something about how he was just some wealthy socialite who had married Kathy Kane, who was the original Batwoman.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the whole thing was a Christmas issue of Superman, because like Batman and Robin and Wonder Woman show up at the Fortress of Solitude to give Superman Christmas presents, and that's when they find him in the fortress with this thing stuck on him, and then Mongol just sort of lurking about, and Wonder Woman and Mongol get into this like crazy knockdown drag out fight that is just like devastating. And I don't know, it's a great comic if you ever get the chance to read it. It's been reprinted, I think, in a couple of collections, and it's one of the best Superman stories ever made.
Very cool.
They did a variation of the story on Supergirl.
Did they?
Yeah. They took a lot of Superman stories for Supergirl. But...
Really? Yeah. All right, I might have to watch Supergirl now.
No, I guess they brought it up because the whole Pokemon thing where I guess they're not going to use Ash and Pikachu anymore after 25 years. So I guess somebody photoshopped it where Batman is like hugging, and it's the two villains, Jesse and James, and they're fading away, and Batman's like, "No, don't go, no!" And he's crying and everything. So
the team.
I guess that's why I brought it up. Yeah.
Did you see that one where they're talking about that Jesse and James were the only ones that actually bought tickets and showed up to the event to cheer him on?
Oh, really? No, I didn't see that one.
His mom and Professor Oak didn't go to see it. What's his name? Misty and Brock didn't show up.
Yeah.
But his nemesis is paid
like Gary and all them.
Mama say, Mama saw, Mama saw, right?
It's funny. Yeah. I didn't realize they were only supposed to be like 15 and 16. I always assumed that they were older for some reason. But anywho. Anyway, so how's you guys, I guess, Christmas planning going? Are you guys all ready for Christmas? Or
Nope.
I spent all my money on magic beans, so.
No, I thought you were gonna say magic cards.
No, all I can do is give people my love for Christmas.
Okay, that's fine. Well, there has been a lot of expenditures between Maui and
spreading the love.
Yeah.
This Christmas, I'm going to be a sensual Santa.
Oh, it's all hugs.
Hugs, body massages.
Okay. Oh, okay. Dang. Inappropriate photos and things. It's no different from every other day in the year. No, I'm just kidding. What, again?
I'm giving out coupons.
Coupons for a gift card.
One free hug.
I started one storyline of like Gordon Ryder Christmas special. you remember that one, Scott? And when I had it on the whiteboard, I think I only did like 4 episodes of it, and then I kind of ran out of time.
I don't recall.
Yeah. The one where Santa is like on the curb, kind of like sobbing, and then Gordon just kind of walks past, and he kind of, intercepts him, and it's just like, I could use a hand. But yeah, this is a typical Gordon Ryder saves Christmas kind of storyline. So when I had the reindeer, and then someone stole the legs off the reindeer and put it on like cinder blocks, like a tire. Rough neighborhood.
They did that to Santa? God,
Yeah, somebody did. That's why Gordon needed to help him.
They did him dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw there was a special to that Murderville. There was a Christmas thing, like who killed Santa Claus. And I guess the guests on that one was Jason Bateman and Maya Rudolph. Are the guests on those?
Maya Rudolph the Red Reindeer.
Yeah. No, it's just funny because they don't give them a script, and so after time they're like breaking out a character, they're just laughing and just can't contain themselves. It's kind of funny. Eraser.
Sandy says she went shopping in a snowstorm.
Oh, yikes.
Makes me miss Hawaii. Snowstorms today, snowstorm tomorrow. You get a snowstorm, and you get a snowstorm.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be here and go shopping in a thunderstorm, I guess.
Yeah, you just could be shopping and it's crazy as heck. It's like super busy.
Oh, yeah, we got Spain. 69omega.com.
Yeah. So.
Let's see. How do I...
John, do you remember your favorite childhood Christmas present?
Let me think. Trying to think what my favorite one was.
69.com.
I do not remember. Huh?
No, I had just had some spam from a 69mega.com and just blocking.
Oh. I do not remember my favorite Christmas toy or gift or something like that. Maybe you know what it might have been actually. It's like, do you remember? Scott knows Get the Robo. Remember Get the Robo?
Get the Robo.
Get the Robo.
Yeah.
The one that they combine into different things. Yeah. So I actually got one of those big plastic things of Poseidon, and I didn't expect that one. So, and I remember really enjoying that one.
Mazinger Z.
Yeah. Some people had Majinga Z. Some people had Raideen.
Oh, you're talking about the Shogun Warriors? The
Shogun Warriors, yeah. But then we had
jumbo
the official ones.
Jumbo Machinder.
Yeah. Is that what the Americans called it?
in the U.S., it was Shogun Warriors. I think in Japan, it was Jumbo Machinder or something.
Yeah. So I remember getting one of those, and I was like, I must have played with that to death, you know. It was a toss-up between that and I had a Robocon. I had a Robocon that when you push the stomach, there was a little record that you put in the back and it would actually sing the theme song and different things, and you could switch the eyes. I have no idea what happened to that. That's probably my favorite Christmas gifts that I remember. What was yours?
I think the favorite thing I got for Christmas was probably I got the Death Star.
Oh wow! Was that the one with the elevator and the trash compactor on the bottom?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they cut out the foam. And you're like, oh, that's what the monster looks like. With just the eye thing. With all the colored foam.
I mean, honestly, I can't think of any other Christmas that topped that. I think that was the best one ever.
Mine's all kind of burst together.
Well, of course, the Christmases after, Eleanor was born. That was pretty fun. It's once you get older, you really don't care about it, and then until you have kids, and then it's all of a sudden it's all fun.
Then you have to put up the lights and all that stuff again.
Yeah, the lights and the tree and getting the presents and watching the kid go crazy.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
I don't think we could have a tree because I think Zodi would probably go nuts with it.
Aaron was telling me that the cats they decided to put up their Christmas tree this year, and their cats were all very interested in it. And Aaron took his cat Louie and just sort of held him and was like, Louie, I know you want to play with the ornaments, but I need you to be a really good boy this year and leave the tree alone. And he said Louie was just looking at him right in the eye the whole time. And then Aaron set him loose, and he says that now whenever any of the other cats go near the tree, Louis will jump out and like chase them away.
Oh wow!
Really?
It's like, so somehow he communed with Louis, and Louis is now policing the Christmas tree.
Nobody gets on my watch.
Why does it seem like one of those episodes? It's like Tom and Jerry. It's like nothing better happen to the Christmas tree, otherwise you get and then all the other things are trying to sabotage the tree, and he's trying his best.
Oh my god, John, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. What it sounds like?
That would be incredible, John. Like all the stuff. So it's like Jerry would be like, and the other, what's the little mouse, the little gray mouse?
Tuffy.
That always wears a diaper.
Yeah,
is that his name, Tubby?
Tuffy, Jerry and Tuffy. But yeah,
it's like those two would be going out of their way to just drive Tom crazy.
Well, so then they can get access to the food, stuff like that.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
It's just a typical scenario. It's a typical cartoon.
But I mean, it hasn't been done. It's like to be able to come up with one that hasn't been done. That's
okay.
That's awesome.
I'm sure it has somewhere.
No, I don't think they did a Christmas one.
I don't know.
I mean, the worst thing is like if they have done it, it was probably like the mammy that's always in the Tom and Jerry cartoons.
It's very, very.
It's some horrible stereotype. Now you listen here, Mr. Thomas. Oh.
Oh man, yeah, that's terrible. Can't show that stuff anymore.
It's very, very cringe-inducing.
Oh yes, well, that was comedy back then, I guess. Color to make this blue. I guess I can always shade it later.
What did you do today, John?
What did I do? I was kind of cleaning the house. It's like I feel like we've just been going nonstop, with events and cons and stuff like that. So I figured I better start kind of cleaning up the house.
Yeah.
But not to mention the neighbors are probably going to come over and then give gifts. So it's like they can't see the inside of the house. It's a mess. But all in all, I mean, actually, I started doing some drawing. Actually, I started working on. So I kind of redid the story, and now I got about 14 more pages for Gordon Ryder. So I got to work on that. And then Calabash is just about put together. And what was the thing I was working on? The Zodi book. I did about 5 more pages, so that's on its way. So yeah, so slowly kind of getting back into it.
I'm looking forward to the next storybook.
Oh, thank you. Well, you guys have pretty much seen all the strips already. I mean, so it's just me just redrawing it, just putting it in a nice format. I did go to Pearl Ridge yesterday to do some Christmas shopping, and that was kind of nuts. I was trying to get from phase 2 or downtown to uptown. It wasn't possible. I just turned around and I left. I was just like, the cars are just nonstop. It's crazy. I said, forget it. I'll go another day. Michael, did you meet up with Jeff today? Oh yeah.
No,
yeah,
he said he couldn't make it.
Oh, he couldn't make it. Oh.
Yeah. Said maybe Thursday. You're the one. You're the one that started it.
Yeah, so I thought. He's the one who's going to be at Parade. Like, I am. Michael's sitting there by himself, just kind of twiddling his thumbs.
I'll do that. I'll be like, hey, who wants to meet up at Pro Ridge to draw? And then as soon as people start replying, I'm like, oh, I can't go. I can't make it, but have fun.
Have fun. You're the instigator. You start it, Huh. I lost my white pen. Did anyone else come out to the jam, Michael? Did Ricky come out?
Yeah, Ricky was there.
Ricky Abad. Yeah, I saw the sign-in sheet, and I was just like, oh, cool. I know that was kind of a.
Andy's asking if any of you have your childhood toys. I do not. I have my childhood comics. That's the only thing I have from my childhood, really,
yeah.
and some like Star Wars trading cards.
I have one Star Wars man. That's the original one that I've had since I was a kid. That's the only one I have. That's my original.
I'm still looking for my Mighty Man and Monsters Makers kit. I know it's somewhere at home. Somewhere at my mom's house.
That'd be fun
I'm
to
gonna
play
pull
with.
that out. I know you wanna. I know you wanna mess with it.
I do not covet your Mighty Man and Monster Maker, but I would love to play with it.
Yes. Remember there was a female one of that one? Was that Fashion Plates or whatever?
Fashion plates.
For the girls.
Yeah.
For the girls. Same principle.
Yeah. The thing is I think they continued to make fashion plates for a while, but Mighty Men and Monster Maker went out of service.
Yeah. They did other stuff like creepy crawlers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's got a little crown on her head. I didn't realize.
Who's that?
The troll. The troll.
Oh.
She's got a little crown on her head. I can put a little crown on her head.
I know it's not related, but did you ever watch the movie Troll?
The Netflix one?
Well, that's a good one too, but no, it's like a horror movie that came out in the 80s called Troll.
No, I did watch the Netflix one just the other day.
Hmm. How is that?
It's if white people made a kaiju movie.
Well then. Is that Pacific Rim?
Is that good or bad?
It's bland.
It's bland.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's kind of bland. It's I mean, it's basically a kaiju movie,
Mm-hmm.
It feels very much like Godzilla, but with a troll. It's like, ooh, we're the environmentalists are mad because we're drilling a tunnel into the mountain, and the mountains are where the trolls are. They wake up an old troll.
Interesting.
Because troll has a different meaning nowadays.
Yeah, and then Donald Trump busts out of the ground.
Here we go.
It's
Here we go.
wrong kind of troll.
Yeah.
Busts out of the ground, plants himself back in the White House, and saves America.
Yeah.
America.
Did anybody? I heard that Zelensky was in Washington today.
Yes, sir.
What did anybody see anything about that, or what the?
I didn't get to watch it because I was at work, but I guess they were cracking jokes and stuff, so that's good.
There's parts of Kiev that still don't have power or water. Like after that last missile strike, Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's great. It's like middle of winter, and all these people don't have any heat or water. That's fantastic.
I know. Zelensky gave Biden a medal from I think it was from a fallen artilleryman or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Biden said it's undeserved but appreciated. This is turning out to be a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Well, that's why. Because we were talking about the Grinch before, and then I did the Jim Carrey one, but that one doesn't count for tonight.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
It does.
Anything.
That was animated.
Oh wait, or is it supposed to be animated? Is that the one? Is it supposed to be animated?
Oh, but yeah, that's not animated.
Yeah, like the Benedict Cumberbatch one is animated. The 1960, what is?
There's one recent. There's one recently that was animated.
Yeah, that was the Benedict Cumberbatch one.
Wait a minute, Benedict Cumberbatch did a Grinch?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it.
I remember the Boris Karloff one.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that one. Classic.
Yeah, he did the voice. It's like the one that the Lorax they did recently.
With Danny DeVito.
Right.
I actually finally saw it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just going to be like a literal translation, but there was, they added a lot to it.
Yeah.
Illumination is working on the next Mario.
When does that come out? I want to see Mario.
I think it's in March.
It's me, Mario.
Oh yeah, hey, March 10th, Mario Day.
Mario.
I don't know if it comes out on that day, but it would be cool if it did.
It's funny. This is not related, but it just made me think about it. I apologize. This is the way my mind works. But I was listening to some comedian, and he was talking about how, like, skim milk is like 1% milk fat, and 2% milk is 2% milk fat, and then there's whole milk. And they were like, how much percent is whole milk? It's like, why is it, what is the whole milk? And he's saying that whole milk is 3.14% milk fat. And he was like, and that's why it tastes so, he's like, that's why it tastes so good with pie. And I just thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, brother.
All right, how are we doing on time? We got an hour down. I've got one done. How you guys doing?
Working on it.
Here is Poe, and I don't know the troll's name.
Troll and Poe.
It's the Poe Troll.
The Poe Patrol. Time to do an hour. I want to draw next.
That
Trying to figure out what I want to draw next. Klaus. How about Klaus?
Yeah, that was a good one. I really enjoyed that movie.
Which is Klaus.
It's the Netflix origin story for Santa Claus.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
Yeah. It very reminiscent of like Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, the mailman sounds like David Spade, but it's not.
It seems like it, yeah. I mean, it's the same attitude where he's spoiled and doesn't appreciate everything until he finally gets thrown into he has to try to survive somehow to get all these letters. And I just like how they explain certain things about Christmas, like how reindeers fly and all that. It's just hilarious.
It's the magic corn.
Yeah.
Magic corn.
Yeah, isn't it the magic corn that makes the reindeer fly?
Is that what happened? Is that
One that
how the legend goes? Oh,
I don't remember.
I thought that's how the
It seems
huntsman
that-
was reborn.
Hunt.
He's
He's
the
the huntsman. That's like what it goes.
Right? Didn't he get some magic corn? Oh,
It was like
Freakazoid.
there was crows were attacking an elf, and,
Yeah.
and he scares them away, and then the elf gives him some magic.
It was
corn.
a magic corn.
Why do I remember all this stuff? Oh my
Because
god!
it's so well because they made a whole thing about that, the song, and then the actual episode it was like nothing. It was this whole lead up for nothing. John the luck. It's like good chief. Sorry, some rookie was just messing around with the horn of false alarm. Nothing going on. Yeah, I thought it was a funny
goodness.
gag. Yeah, I would love to see more Freakazoid episodes. There was one little nod on Teen Titans Go, where they actually brought the original voices back. That was a good nod to cartoons in the 90s.
We have 7 viewers, but they're all being really quiet.
Yeah.
They're so polite.
Let's
they are
see,
polite.
I'm looking at Twitch. We have 01 Ella, Alice
Hi.
Cedra, another TV viewer, Jap Snap. Oh, I'm gonna mess this name up. Polites Carmine,
I'll say that
Nina
polite.
Tella.
Hi, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Xmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Or
Merry Festivus.
oh yeah, you got that whole list that you always send.
Joyous Noel. Happy Boxing Day. Merry Hogs Watch.
I was like Vishnu. We Vishnu a Merry Christmas.
Merry Winter Solstice.
Oh, and then Saturnalia.
Yeah.
Saturnalia, yeah.
Mary Poppins.
Hanukkah, of course. I think we're on the third day of Hanukkah or second day
I
of
believe
Hanukkah.
you are correct.
Somebody pointed out that what was it with Bible, the American Tale,
Mhm.
that he's celebrating Hanukkah.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
didn't realize that.
Russian Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere out there,
Over the rain.
I was waiting for somebody to do it.
pale moonlight, someone thinking of me. I lost my reference, darn it. And now I gotta go out and
A sombrero. Sombrero over the rainbow.
sombrero over the rainbow.
Rainbow sombrero. Wow.
Over the rain.
All right, so Klaus
And now
is
we lost all our viewers.
Klaus is a box with legs. I want to draw Klaus, but I want to do him like Violent Night Santa.
Oh.
Have him all bloody carrying a hammer.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
And what's his name did his voice? J. Jonah Jameson. What's his name?
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah. J.K. Simmons did Santa's voice. Or Klaus.
He was also Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
So. Wow. I just like when he does his whole how he accentuates Spider-Man. Get me Spider-Man.
the law of Joseph Spiderman.
Spider-Man. Speedaman.
Did you? Oh, that. Speaking of which, did you guys watch the trailer for the next Into the Spider-Verse?
I did.
No, I didn't get a chance to. I know you showed a shot about that one scene where it has all of them all over the place.
Yeah, there's so many. You know, like if you. I don't
Did
know
I
half
identify
of
most of
them. No,
Would
I
you
don't
say
know
that
half.
there was a plethora of Spider-Man?
I would say there was a plethora of Spiderman.
Is that the thing? Plethora.
That's the Three Amigos.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm just hoping that the Spider-Man is in there.
Spider-Man? Well,
Spider-Man.
I heard that he shows up in he's in a poster, I think.
Okay.
And I think there's a rumor going around that he might be part of the action figure lineup.
If you look for the international poster, I don't know if all those characters are going to be in the movie, but the international poster has like every Spider-Man ever.
That's cool.
All I know is I want to see Leopardon like pop up. That'd be incredible.
Oh, the big robot, yeah.
Yeah.
For a while, there was like a punk rock Spider-Man. He had like little spiky mohawk or something.
Yeah. There is a punker spider.
Yeah. Spider punk. Type of music. What are you listening to? I'm listening to some spider punk. Can we talk about James Gunn or no? We can't talk about that.
James Gunn.
What about James Gunn?
Isn't there a lot going on where he's talking about like with DC and what's happening?
Well, I mean, he's the head of the DCEU. No,
The DCEU.
DCEU, yeah. What do you call that? Studio head?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's supposedly he's going to be the man with the plan from here on out.
Him and his partner answer directly to Zaslav.
Okay. So what happens to Guardians of the Galaxy and all that stuff?
Well, he's already made it.
Yeah. And that's going to be his last one. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I know, like,
Yeah.
there's, a lot of fans are upset that Cavill's not going to be Superman going forward.
Oh
and
yeah.
that Gunn doesn't really
I'm
have.
not upset. I'm a little disappointed, but here's the thing: like, if they just say, okay, he's out, but we've got a plan. Give us the plan.
The plan they're supposed to
doing
next year, early next year. Supposed to, but they're saying that he said that it's going to kind of be based on the animated stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
They go in that direction.
I don't know. I mean, like, for the most part, I think Warner Brothers is kind of killing it on all the DC animated stuff. Most of that stuff is pretty good.
Yep.
I saw pictures of Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. She looks pretty good for the Joker movie, I guess.
The what?
Isn't there like a Joker movie coming out? And then Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn.
Is it like a
No.
sequel
No,
to?
it's the next Batman movie. It's not a Joker movie.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was Joker.
Isn't that for Joker 2 though?
That's what I thought.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait. You're right. Yeah, I forgot they were doing that one.
So the Joaquin Phoenix Joker thing, they're going to do that again?
Yeah. The sequel to that.
And then I still got to watch it, but I go jumping tracks here. But you mentioned the Barbie movie.
I thought that trailer was brilliant, and I didn't even give a rat's ass about Barbie, but I thought that trailer looked hilarious. Just the homage to 2001. I was in. I was like, oh damn, great.
It's like they went there.
Okay. I have my Misfit Toys homage finished. Well,
Second to finish.
finished inking.
Second to finish putting in some fingers. All right. Where we at? Drew.
That's it. Oh, looks good.
Rudolph. And Bumble and Hermes and what's the snowman's name again?
Snowman.
I can't remember.
Abominable or something like that, right?
Hey, whoever's watching, it's like
No, it's like a Mr. something, isn't it? Mr.
Yeah, I don't know.
really?
But I like it. I'm happy with this. I think it's good. I'm gonna color it probably.
Ron's awful quiet tonight. Ron, you still here? Oh. Okay, there's John's a little blurry, but here you go. What do you got, John?
I'm blurry again. Really? It's blurry.
Either that or I haven't had enough to drink.
Hey, Pac-Man.
The classic. It's the Pac-Man Christmas special.
What I
Did they
miss?
do it?
What I miss?
Yes, John, Ron.
What is that?
Oh, we were just wondering you were off quiet. Okay, so Pac-Man, what else, John? Is that it?
And then I got
Opus! All right, with this Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
there you
That's
go.
the wish for wings that would work. Is that the?
Yeah, see that's a classic. I watch that every year.
Yeah, that's a great one.
It's not the one that the year that he got the machine gun.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
That,
Yeah, Michael Bell did Opus's voice. Michael Bell also did Duke from
Duke, Prowl, Hefty
Yeah.
Smurf for the copy.
Yeah.
And
Classic.
Oh,
Right.
Classic. That's all I got.
You cleared up a little bit. I don't know. You were blurry there for a minute. You cleared up.
Oh yeah. Should I try to restart maybe?
Nah, you're
No, you just gotta slap around the camera.
Okay.
yeah. For $8.
Well, $8 for
You're
$8,
still,
folks.
you're still doing that? How-
You could
Let's look at
sponsor a
the,
new camera for Jon J. Murakami.
That's right.
yeah, let's look at the let's look at the total we have now. Oh, we just got $8 to go.
But the
Callers
250
are-
you got was too little, too late,
Callers are standing by.
and literally just standing by.
Operators are standing.
here it is.
You need
That's
callers.
right. That's right.
That's right. That's what we're doing wrong.
Oh,
We have
maybe
callers
that's-
standing by
yeah.
instead
We
of
have
operators.
callers.
The callers
Yeah.
are standing
Yeah.
by, so they're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
so-
They're just standing by.
They're
This
just
is
standing
why
by.
we're not getting anything.
So callers standing by, start calling.
Oh, we needed operators. John, I'm so sorry.
We've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Yeah, somebody's getting fired from this. Somebody's getting fired. Ready for Christmas.
Yeah, towards the end of this, I'll show you guys all the. Get on. I'll show you guys all the Christmas BGs that I've managed to find.
Christmas what?
Christmas what?
Backgrounds.
Oh, background.
Oh, GGs.
I thought you were talking about like
They're
the
GGs.
Bee Gees.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna start, saying,
That's a
walk
great
like a
point.
woman's man or whatever.
Great,
You know,
great thing.
we can tell by the way he draws that he's a woman's man.
I guess we got 69 Megacoms back spamming us.
Yep. Hide user on this channel.
Is he gonna give the $8? Keep him on.
No, but he is offering us AI help for our perfect match
Ooh,
Oh,
with different little emojis. So, you too.
ooh. We prefer the $8.
Sandy, did you have any of your childhood toys? I'm just looking at the.
You know what's stupid is I can't block them on
YouTube.
YouTube. I can put them in timeout. I did report them.
Okay.
The timeout's only for 300 seconds. That's why we didn't get a bunch of messages for a while.
300 seconds.
Oh, that's our
So
only
now
way
we
to
know
get-
how long 300 seconds is.
So
All right,
if
what
they pop
other-
up, you let me know. I'll keep putting them in timeout.
isn't that
All
300
right.
seconds? Isn't that 5 minutes?
That's 5 minutes. What are the Christmas specials that we have? I'm sure all the anime Christmas specials.
Well, I mean, obviously we love the classics, but the Charlie Browns and the Rudolphs and all that.
Wait a minute. Do they do anime Christmas specials? Is there like a very Pokemon Christmas? Or?
Well, I
Yeah,
bet you
they've
there
had
is.
those.
So I don't know if
They
it's
had
a
several of those. Remember Big O,
King of the Hill.
I mean,
King of the Hill?
animated
I
shows
mean-
do.
I'll tell you what.
Christmas.
I mean,
Christmas
Simpsons does
episode,
one
right?
every year.
Man, dang old
Dang old
eggnog, man. I'll tell you what, that dang old eggnog. A little bit of Jack Daniels, man. Ooh, boy, I could tell you.
I'll tell you what.
I know where you live. I mean, you can do the Fat Albert Christmas special.
I'm not in jail anymore.
Oh my. We went there.
I have a feeling somebody spiked the Christmas punch.
Hmm.
Sound like
Man,
you're
you
doing
like a school. You like a teacher in summer. No class.
Oh look, there was a He-Man Christmas special.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
He-Man She-Ra Christmas special.
Does Skeletor learn the joy of giving?
I don't think so.
The two Earth kids end up on Eternia, and then they got to get home.
I see.
Off topic, but since you mentioned He-Man, has anybody seen the live action commercials that were done in South America?
Yeah, those are great.
Fantastic.
Oh, of He-Man?
The He-Man
Yeah.
and Skeletor, they look great.
The one
It's
that's
like,
like the
Give
They
those
do the
guys
very-
the movie.
they do a variation on Dirty Dancing.
Oh, that's funny. They did a Dungeons and Dragons one. It was a car commercial. I think it was.
Yeah, that was
Pixar?
another South American one.
That was really well done. But they're talking about. I guess that's going to come back. The cartoon.
And as a comic book, it's either Dynamite or IDW. Might be IDW, but
Oh, is that what
supposedly
it is? I
it's
thought it was going to be on Netflix or something. Oh.
no, it's going to be a comic, and
Oh, I see.
I could be wrong, but I know that there's going to be a comic, and supposedly it's going to sort of start up right where the show left off. So I'm kind of excited about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see the ending? The ending episode, the last episode.
Yes.
Like the edited
Yeah,
one.
it was supposed to be a radio play. Yeah, but then they actually animated it.
Yeah,
It was well done.
Did I watch that with you, John? I don't.
No,
I can't
I
remember.
don't think so because there was a big spoiler at the end.
Hmm.
So, but it kind of wrapped up everything. That's probably why they never showed it, because they're like, no, we're gonna bring them back for another season.
Nope.
Let's see. Sandy is answering your question. She has a few, but not many. The toys. Few stuff. A few dolls, stuffed animals, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, a lot of VHS I grew up with. I have one of every one of my game consoles and most of my video games.
I forgot how young you are. When you said Pokemon and all that, I'm like, oh, okay. When I was a kid, Pokemon didn't exist.
It did. It just
We had
wasn't in the
Muscle Man.
US. Pokemon's been around a while.
Yeah, but I mean, not as they didn't come out till like the 90s, the 80s, 90s.
90s, 96, 97.
Yeah. Because I was thinking like Muscle Man, or which was actually Kinnikuman. Yeah.
Kinnikuman.
Yeah.
I just got some the Bandai Gashapon Kinnikuman figures off of eBay.
Nice.
I'm
Did you
very
see
excited.
Super 7 made muscle Masters of the Universe characters in
Yeah,
the
they call them the Motussle or
yeah, something like that.
yeah,
That's cool.
They look really good. We had them, like a bunch of them, my brother and I, and we loved them, but we had no idea like what they were. We didn't know that there was, some property
actual...
So we just made up stories for all the figures, and and just had them wrestle each other. And
I think that's what's cool. That's what's cool. It's like you can kind of come up with your own stories.
Yeah.
Sandy's saying she's younger than you guys, but even toys I grew up with, if I kept, are worth so much. I'm vintage now too. Hobbies.
Oh yeah.
IBVS. I don't know what that means.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
That's IBS.
Oh. How awkward.
It's irritable bowels versus Superman. IBVS.
IBBS.
Mm-hmm. I should do that. Jesus for the Santa Claus South Park episode. Ah. I just forgot to let it dry. Smear the ink around.
Put that user in timeout again just to see if it'll let me like extend before they start spamming again.
Yeah. You like spam in Hawaii?
Not that kind of spam.
Yeah, I know. Spam, 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 spam. I don't like spam. I think it's funny that the play is called Spam-A-Lot.
Mhm.
It's classic.
I tried real hard to get Eleanor to try spam.
But
Oh, when she was here?
Yeah, she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That was
Good trick
the.
there.
She was pretty open-minded for just about everything, but she drew the line at, at spam.
Vegetarian?
She kind of is, actually, isn't it?
What now?
Is she a
Vegetarian.
vegetarian? Like,
She
I
kinda
can
is.
understand, like, if you're a vegetarian.
She said, okay, so apparently she didn't eat meat, but she loves Kahlua pork. So when she said that she was taking a break from vegetarianism when she got here because she wanted
That's
to
right.
eat really good
'Cause-
Kahlua pork.
She's on vacation, that's why.
And
All rules are out the
she
window when
and
you're
she
on
ate
vacation.
she ate chicken while she was here, and she ate
That's a lot of stuff.
and she ate fish. She ate a lot of fish. So,
There you go.
but they say it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings.
oh,
Is that like when you can eat gingers for the same reason?
Oh, yikes.
I was gonna say Republicans, but
Oh, we got a different spam thing. It's sex find info.
oh,
Nope.
You
No,
can find
thank
your
you.
love in your city.
God! All of a sudden, it got a bit raunchy.
Got spammy.
Put user in timeout. Report
Oh, we
that.
never had that problem before.
Yeah, well, it's the holiday season.
tis the
This
season.
is the season.
Oh, we are in prime time, right? Late night.
Are we?
So
Okay.
stuff like that is allowed.
Am I gonna ruin my picture by coloring it? I might as well.
Okay.
Might as well.
I love the way Jim Gaffigan said that he was a vegetarian. Just so nonchalantly. He goes, well, I am a vegetarian, but I do eat meat. I saw a clip on Instagram. It was this. It was in China, and this restaurant owner was yelling at this customer, or not really yelling, but getting upset with her saying, she was asking if there was any vegetarian dishes. And he just said, crispy pork is the most delicious thing in the world. What the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, he's right. And he told her to get out of here.
Okay.
There's a story about when you were in Hawaii, Ron, did you ever go to Jellies?
Yeah.
So I guess Jellies was kind of connected to stuff like when they were kind of in their heyday in the 80s. And I guess they had something to do with bringing like Morrissey to play in Hawaii.
Okay.
And I guess when Morrissey came, they were going to have a big like in-store thing at Jellies.
Uh-huh.
And so Morrissey had like a writer, like basically explaining like all of his demands. And one of them, like I guess Morrissey is like a big like vegan.
Yeah.
And one of the demands was there couldn't be any meat like anywhere in his presence. And
wow.
So there, and there was like I guess there was like this like really expensive bottled water that was like hard to find in Hawaii and like all this stuff. And so like the people who work at Jellies are like scrambling to try to get everything ready for when it comes. And as they're getting ready for the thing, one of the people who worked at Jellies was this nice older lady, real sweet auntie. And she had made a big crock pot full of chili.
Oh.
And
this one ended well.
So like they're getting ready, everything's getting staged. Morrissey's gonna be there, and then all of a sudden, Auntie comes in with this big crock pot full of chili, and one of the people at Jellies is like, "Auntie, you gotta get that out of here." And she's like, "What? It's good. I made enough for everybody." And she's like, "No, you can't have it here." And she's like, "Why?" And she's like, "Because there's meat in it. You can't have any meat." And she was just like, she couldn't wrap her mind. She's like, "What do you mean he doesn't eat meat?" Like she just couldn't wrap her mind around the idea that somebody wouldn't eat meat. And she was
Yeah,
just like
she's like the restaurant owner when the lady.
She was like, "How is he gonna eat chili if he doesn't eat meat?" And she's like, "He's not going to eat the chili." And they said that she was so dejected, and like when they made her take it away. But they were telling me that every time they would look at the table, like if somehow unseen, she would come and sneak the chili back out, and then somebody would scramble and like take the crock pot away again, and then she would try to like bring it back out again.
When Auntie is banned from Jellies.
Lock her in the back room or something.
I don't know that story.
I'll apologize later.
That was it. That was the story.
Yeah, just like that restaurant owner. Crispy pork, most delicious food in the world. What's wrong with you? Get out.
Get out.
Get out. Get out, get out, get out.
Go get your vegetarian food somewhere else.
I think it's pretty stupid that YouTube won't let me just outright block a user.
Well, maybe Elon Musk will buy YouTube and it'll make it easier to ban people.
This week most of the crew is on vacation, so I'm the only they put me as supervisor for design, and like So I'm doing
Now is everything
designs.
changed?
Well, I'm just doing designs, right? Just catch up work and whatnot. And I realize I get to approve my own designs.
There you go.
So guess what? Everything got through.
That's right.
I just imagine you in the studio, and then all of a sudden it turns into risky business.
Da. Sliding around.
Sunglasses and socks.
Yeah, usually our
Yeah,
art
no,
director
no
will
pants.
usually our art director will just make a comment. It's like, oh, good, okay, things like that, and they'll send it through. I'm writing on my BTs. Awesome. Keep up the good work.
When everybody comes back, it's like, why is the Great North in outer space? why are there spaceships and stuff?
When did it become
Well,
Star Wars? That's what they're gonna
Yeah,
say.
where-
When did it become Star Wars?
Why are they in Hawaii? They're supposed to be in Alaska.
We took a trip. Well, when you guys were gone, I decided to, change a few things in the script. They went to Hawaii.
They went to Hawaii. Page 1. Went to Hawaii. We changed everything from snow to sand.
Page 1. The Russians took over Alaska again. All Alaskans
Again.
went to Hawaii. I shouldn't say again, right? Because they had it in the first place. They didn't really take it over. They just, sold it. Took it back.
Well, I guess a lot of their economy was based on the fur trade when the Russians had Alaska,
Yeah.
and they followed. I guess I don't know if it was like seals or otters or whatever the heck they were, using for fur, but they followed the game all the way down into California, and the Russians ended up building a fort in California, which was most of California was still a Spanish territory,
Yeah.
and I guess they anticipated possibly fighting with Spain. So they built this fort, but nothing ever happened. And then eventually the fort got abandoned. But there was a Russian fort in California for a while.
What is a Russian fort on which island? Kauai?
Oh, yeah?
Big Island? I think it's still considered Russian territory.
Whoa.
That's crazy. I had no idea. During the time before the Americans took over.
Wait, where's John's sign?
Yeah, before the Americans took over, it was, its own country. So they had all these different other countries coming. They had ambassadors. So, yeah, and the Russians built a fort at that time.
They liked building forts, apparently.
Yeah. But I think at that time it was, the Tsars were in power at that time. Before the Stalin and the rest of the Bolsheviks took over.
I thought you said something else.
Bolshevik.
The BSers.
Rasputin.
I love that song.
I know you do.
Seems like you know a lot about Drew, John.
I hear a lot.
I heard things.
Yeah.
Hear things.
From top men.
What kind of men? Men.
Top men.
As opposed to bottoms.
Yeah.
Power bottoms.
Power bomb.
If you're gonna be a bottom, be a power bottom.
Oh, it's 8:45 already. Wow. Wow. Do you have time for one more? Let's see.
Why not?
Why not? There's so many.
I don't know. I spent too much time like blocking and hiding because each one's like a different
okay.
account.
Yeah,
So
that sucks. I don't know why it does that. It's probably a bot or something. Or,
yeah.
Well, that's what drunks say before they kill someone, right? Time for one more.
Remember,
one more for
friends
the
don't
road.
let friends drink and drive.
Drink and draw.
Friends don't let friends.
Pick your friends. And you can pick your nose, but can't pick your friends'
Can't
nose.
pick your friends' noses. That's right.
Well, you can, but I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah. Get ready for a scrap after that.
Yeah, scrap.
Throw down. Bring back the old slangs.
The old, but 70s lingo, 70s, 80s.
Stop trying to make fetch happen, Ron.
Yeah, it's like he wants to have whole bad as a phrase again.
Oh yeah,
whole bad.
And I want to bring back popping.
And locking or just popping?
Nah, popping first. We'll see how that goes.
Break dancing.
I feel like locking evolved because, for those who couldn't pop,
they had to lock.
Yeah.
If you can't pop, you gotta lock.
Yeah. And the poppers saw that, decided to incorporate that in their routines also.
We can pop and lock, fool.
Oh my.
And the breakdancers showed up and just threw everything off kilter. They brought the physicality in dance.
Yeah.
Like everybody could do popping, right? Or try.
Well, I mean, yeah, as far as the physical part goes,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
possible, but
Yeah.
to be good at it wasn't. I was never good at it. I that's why I did the breakdancing stuff.
That's more physical.
Yeah, but I could do that.
Really?
I never saw the picture.
Michael's street name was Tron.
Just Tron?
Tron.
Tron Cannon.
Not crazy something?
He just went by the name Tron.
That before or after the movie?
There was an episode of the Chappelle Show, and they had this thing about like reparations for black people.
Yeah.
And they were like, "This just in: the richest man in the world is now a man known simply as Tron," and they covered it's like Dave Chappelle, and he's like, "Yeah, I won all this money in a wicked dice game."
What did they say? 1,000 record labels all of a sudden popped
Yes.
up.
And this just in, stock for Verizon has gone through the roof as suddenly all these cell phone bills have been paid. I miss the Chappelle Show.
Yeah. And there was those two black ladies that I guess came out of the building, and the reporter wanted an interview with them.
Look out, everybody! There's poor people here.
Hide your money. There's poor people. Oh man. Yeah, that was great.
I bought this baby cash money. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's why I like Tron. Tron is a great breakdancing scene.
Tron's great. Well, we tried to break dance also. Emphasis on try. We thought we were good amongst our small circle of what, 4, 5 kids.
Yeah. And that was
Nowadays, you gotta put
120
on
pounds
TikTok.
ago.
Or
Well, I mean,
more.
it was kind of a big deal, at the time, and I remember showing up at a school dance and thinking I knew enough to dazzle some people, and instead I just made myself look like a fool. But
I forgot what our crew name was, but we did have like breakdancing names.
2 Live.
Nah, I remember mine.
What was yours?
what was
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Oh, I bet you got all the ladies.
Oh yeah, all the
Oh,
what
yeah.
was it? 6th grade, 7th grade girls. Yeah, they're all in.
There we go. We call him Obi-Wan Kenobi because he uses the Force.
My dumb ass thought it would look cool if I wore an eye patch.
We laugh at it now. But I bet you back then as kids, we'd be thinking, oh shit, why didn't I think of that?
Because pirates are really in back then.
I don't know. For some reason, I was like, I had these like red parachute pants, and I had a black sleeveless shirt that was made of like mesh.
Yeah, that's the correct ensemble.
And then I decided
I already had one of those, right?
I decided that it would really set it off if I had an eye patch.
There you go.
Like I said,
Who's that one?
back then we were
Airwolf.
probably be envious.
Oh, their boss from Airwolf.
Yeah.
And
from
now
Airwolf.
you'd be an oath keeper.
Oh yeah, my
I-
times have changed.
My inspiration for the eye patch was Captain Harlock. I was
There you go.
a big fan of that. So. But yes, one of the many ill-advised decisions I made.
Well, back then it wasn't ill-advised.
Yeah,
Right.
back then.
It was cool.
It would look
No,
good
it
with
was
your
not.
blazer and your
It was not
Angel
cool.
Flight pants.
It was not
Your,
remotely cool.
Vans,
Did
checkered shoes.
did all of you guys have a blazer at one time?
Yep.
I did.
Yeah.
A blazer?
Yeah.
Blazer.
And
But
members
Sonny
only
Crockett?
jackets.
Members only. Yeah.
Blazer, but yeah, you
Oh.
also had a members only.
No, blazers like like on Miami Vice, like
Yeah.
Don Johnson used to always wear that blazer. Like
Yeah,
that
Sonny
That,
Crockett.
that I did not do.
Ah.
Okay.
Nope, I had one.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, I had one too. Because the cool kids had.
I had parachute
Listen.
pants.
I did not have parachute pants. I had Angel
No.
Flight pants.
I did not have that. Just used regular sweatpants, I think. Basketball pants.
Did you have the Vans, the checkered shoes?
I had Adidas.
I had that, but we used like basketball shoes and we used to make the patterns with the shoelaces,
Kangles.
checkerboard patterns.
Been a weird Christmas
Girls had, like-
discussion we've had here.
I know. It's like this is
But-
folks.
but
We're
the
talking
old
about Christmas
men-
past,
Bunch of old men reminiscing
Old
about their breakdancing
like the
days.
80s.
Well, it's like-
Oh.
I had asked for I wanted a pair of Vans that were like black and white checkered patterned,
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
That's the only one they had, right?
I mean, that was the coolest one. But
Yeah.
I wanted those real bad for Christmas.
Yep.
But
What did you end up
I think
getting?
my mom probably got me like kids or something. I don't know.
Or Hush Puppies, or what was that?
Yeah.
Tom McCann. Remember that?
Tom McCann. Yeah.
Or Penny Shoes or something like that.
Or the penny loafers.
Yeah.
I never
Oh,
had a
Kenny
pair of
shoes,
those.
Kenny shoes.
Oh, Kenny.
Yeah,
Kenny shoes. Yeah, I remember
But
Kenny
yeah,
shoes.
loafers too.
I mean, it was like the Kenny had like a store, right? Didn't you go to Kenny?
Yep.
They're like a chain of shoe stores.
Remember Florsheim?
I do remember Florsheim.
Wasn't Florsheim still around?
Are they?
They
I don't know.
the dress shoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as kids, we would go there too for nicer shoes. My mom would take us there and, force us to get these.
Forces.
Because, come on, we didn't want to be there.
Yeah, I don't think I got time to color, but here, there's a. You ready for last round or last looks?
Yeah.
I haven't made too much progress, but yeah.
Here, I'll go first, then give you time. It's got a minute to get set up too. So here I started off with Poe, and somebody tell me the name of this troll princess.
Dameron.
So, I put them together because they have their ugly Christmas sweaters on.
Nice.
Oh.
That's the unifying thread. All right, and then there's Klaus and what the heck's her name? the first elf.
Oh yeah. That's from
Bernard?
or no, the one that she can't speak. Yeah, the one in the sled. Yeah.
All right, so that's what I did tonight. Who wants to go next?
Nice.
I'll go.
Got some color in there.
Yeah, there you
Yay.
go. That's good.
Yeah. I'm too slow. But anyway.
No.
That's it. That's all I got.
Here, Ron's got his ready to go. Let's take a look at Ron's real quick.
All right, so that's used to be called Christmas World, but legal said no.
Wow.
We called it Winter World.
Winter World.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Then we have a rich person's, I guess, Christmas yard.
Wow.
And that's another one. And then we have the janky North Pole.
Why is it janky?
Oh, look at it.
It's like I like the false fronts.
Yeah. So that's a cheap ass one.
That's like a tourist trap, North Pole, right?
Yeah. That's in
Look
the
at your trees. Your trees
that's
in
in
the mountain.
DFW.
Those are lovely.
Yeah. That's
Awesome.
the other angle right there.
Wow.
You can see.
Wow, we're getting a preview here. Or were these used already?
Yeah, this was already shown. And then this was from the Justice League episode. Just looked at it.
Oh, the Justice League
Yeah.
episode.
Comfort and
You worked
Joy,
on
I
this
think.
one?
Yeah, Comfort and Joy, I think it was called.
Nice.
We were talking about that episode earlier.
Ah, I think sounds like that was the only one. But yep, that's the that's I think Smallville's church.
Nice. Oh, what is this one from?
Same episode.
Episode-
But that's Martian.
Oh,
Manhunter.
you put Sonia's name in there.
That's how you know I did it.
That's awesome.
But that's Jon J. So
Yeah.
and that's
He's
it.
slipping in stuff.
That's it.
You put Dine in there.
The snowman is covering the R. But there you go.
Good
Wow.
stuff, Ron.
Very nice.
Thank you for sharing.
All right.
John.
All right. I don't have too much, though. I got Pac-Man, because, every year Cartoon Network always showed with Pac-Man and Pac-Man
Waka.
Christmas. Yeah. I got Opus and Charlie Brown Tree. And I got Frosty the Snowman and Olaf. And
Yeah, the Olaf
And I
stage.
started-
That's another one that's winter special. Yeah.
yeah. And then I started doing Nightmare Before Christmas. Then ran out of time.
Oh yeah.
Skellington.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, and then Scott. There's Scott.
Oh, nice
the
how you
whole
have it
TV
on the
going
TV. I know. What's that? You got your old Nintendo under there and everything.
Is that the Honda Elf?
Back when the remote was the kid, right? Go change the channel.
Yeah.
I love
Is
it.
that tinsel on the antenna, or is that the tin foil?
Just it's aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Scott's
Nice.
having flashbacks of his childhood.
Yeah, that's
Is that what your TV looked like?
You should have a
No.
dial as one of the knobs.
Yeah, I made
Yeah,
a
well.
mistake.
The dial, yeah.
and the dial came off, and you got to.
And then the first remote was just a clicker?
Yeah.
All right, Scott, good stuff.
You got the Nintendo. It's got to have that Oceanic cable oak box.
Did we get everybody? Yeah, I think we got
I
everybody,
thought
right?
the first remote was your kid.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I said. The first remote was the kid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So go change the channel, but then like the first remote was the clicker. And click.
The first official remote was
Couldn't do anything, you just click.
One channel at a time.
Yeah, only one direction, going up. So, but
Indirect.
in fairness, there was only like 3 channels.
yeah.
Back then.
Oh,
Yeah,
We had 4, right? We had 4.
we had 4, but then channel
Oh my god.
channel 11 and channel 13 were like only on like certain times.
Yeah.
I lived out in the country, so we only got CBS and NBC. I only got ABC when I went into town with my mom to work.
Wow.
Yeah. See, we had KIKU, and what
Yeah.
that was Joanne from back then too, right?
Yeah.
KIKU. Nihongo they taught it.
All right. Anything to promote? Obviously, the Christmas holidays coming up. We do have one more drink and draw before the month is out. So next week will be
Do we?
Avatar, the Way of Water, and I keep
Oh,
wanting to say the Shape
Avatar.
of Water, but that's a different movie.
And,
That was a good one. I like
See it?
that
and
one.
so is Waterboy. That's a different.
Is there sex with fishmen in this movie too?
Oh,
One can only hope.
Yeah.
Did anyone see Avatar yet?
Sandy did.
No. Oh,
Okay.
I'll probably see it this weekend.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
is it going to be in 3D again?
it is, yeah, it's definitely in 3D. But I don't think I'm going to see the 3D version because I'm feeling cheap.
The word
I
is
just saw
it's the
Black
one
Adam
to see.
finally. 'Cause that's
How did you
streaming
like
now.
Black Adam?
I enjoyed it. There was a lot of characters that kind of popped in there. I was like, oh, that's why you guys were talking about, this character and this character.
But Black Adam's on HBO Max now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, all right. Whatever.
But the ending.
That's funny.
The ending that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
Still
Yeah.
cool.
because both of them, are not coming back.
I liked
that's what they
I
said,
liked
right?
that they that the jet, that was like the javelin from
Yeah.
Justice League.
Oh, okay.
You like the
that's-
JSA had the hanger just like the X-Men did?
Well, yeah. That was yeah.
No, that
Yeah, yeah.
was it. Was it like the javelin?
It to me it looked
Kinda.
wasn't that because that's what the Hawks flew in the comics. That's what the Hawks flew around in.
Yeah. Made of nth metal. every ribbon, every screw.
Because I
Yeah, I
did
like,
that. I did that design for Justice League. How come I didn't recognize it?
Oh. What's going on there?
No, it must be different.
Did the robot revolt? What's going on?
Yeah, who's
That's not
wrestling?
me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably me.
Roughly.
I'm digging for markers.
Oh, okay. Like eating something. But no, I mean, it was good to see the character. I mean, I like Hawkman and Dr. Fate. You know, I thought Pierce Brosnan being Pierce Brosnan.
It's funny how they just like they didn't like introduce anybody. It's like, here, you just know who these people are, right? It's like,
Pretty much. There was, yeah, but then that would probably like added another 2 hours for everybody's background.
I got time for that mess.
so I mean,
Well, like
for
Cyclones-
like grognards like me and Drew that grew up with the comics, it's fine. But
Mhm.
I feel bad for like people that are like, who the hell are these people? You know, it's-
Yeah, like I wouldn't have known that she's a descendant from like Red Tornado. You know, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
So,
okay, anything
Atom
from
Smasher.
Murakami? I know we've got that thing on January.
we got the
7th and
PopCon
8th, right?
thing. Yeah, January 7th and 8th, the PopCon at the convention center. That's about it, really. I mean, it's hard to even predict what's going to happen next year. So
I
it's still kind of
posted
early.
earlier today. Arts and Marks is doing a call for artists for their January exhibit, which is like renew.
Oh yeah, I
reuse,
saw
or-
that. For then and now, yeah.
Where you take like an old piece of artwork that you did and you redo it, you recreate it with your improved abilities, presumably. So they're
Yeah, I was
taking
thinking- I
submissions for that.
I was debating if I was gonna submit to that, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
There's a
I got
fee though because they sell stuff, right? So it's like, I think it's
Yeah.
$75 to submit, but
$75.
and then the proceeds are a 70-30 split if you sell anything.
Jeez.
But it's cool too because I think you can set up shop over there too. I think, and then have people come and sell your stuff.
I've been
Marion's
thinking
great.
about reaching out to them once I get more watercolor stuff done, and like see
You
if I can
should.
get an exhibit.
No, you should. Your spirits.
Yeah.
But way down the road, not.
Yeah.
I'm only like
You
a
should
third of
do-
the way through that book.
You should
But
do
I
Christmas
also
spirits.
want to do like a couple other different themes too, so I can go in with like
Right.
four books or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Just there's the nature themes. Here's what they look like so far.
Mhm.
For the nature spirits.
You going to auction that off at the Kawaii Con again?
No, I don't think so.
I think you should sell it at the exhibit. To be honest, you probably get more.
If I can get an exhibit, I can sell them.
I think you can.
Not the book, but I do them individually.
Yeah, I would say individually frame them and then hang them up. They're great.
So I've got 11 done so far. Just did this one the other day. That's the last
Very
one. I
nice.
got 11 done.
Oh.
But I've already got some other ideas for stuff I want to like cosmic travelers, like just different weird aliens and shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
should.
witches. I think I want witches and pirates. But there's 34 watercolor sheets in the sketchbook, so each one, if I get like 4 books worth of material done, then I'll think about see if I can get a show.
No, sounds good.
That's pretty far off. Okay, so PopCon.
That's about it.
Yeah. Nothing
I mean,
from any members or anything that you know of. And how did the thing at Other Realms go for the Mana guys?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't go to it.
I can get down to that.
I don't think Chris was there. I think Sam was there.
Yeah,
Sam and Art.
Sam and Art.
The guys who did the Wombat was there.
Did anybody go down and check that out? Drew, did you go down and check that out?
I didn't, and I should have.
Yeah,
I
I
just
should too,
was-
but
I was stuck at home. It's a long walk. It's a long walk from Waianae.
Friday is like supposedly the collector show in the Blaisdell, and
Okay.
yeah, so that's coming up. And also, I guess like you posted, I guess for KawaiiCon that people are looking if you want to sign up for panels to do it
The
now.
panels, right?
Oh,
So-
nice.
I don't know. Are we gonna do art improv? You want to do that?
If they need, I mean, I don't think we have to, but if they need
I
programming,
will not be tabling at KawaiiCon this year. My wife.
Oh,
will.
that's right.
So I'm a
right.
volunteer in the Artist Alley. I just don't know what my job is yet. I think I'm gonna be running a drawing station for attendees.
Oh, not enforcer.
No,
I'd like to get in on one of your art improvs. That looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, you should.
yeah, you'd be welcome.
Yep.
You can have my spot.
Well, I don't want to bump anybody. I just
No,
I
I
mean,
usually
not
ask
everybody
for like
comes out.
I usually ask for like 5 or 6.
Yeah. You know,
All right. Well, next week, Avatar: The Shape of Water. No.
Yeah.
Shape of Water, a Vader.
not the last Airbender.
Yay.
3 hours and 12 minutes. I got to try and psych myself up for that.
Oh,
Wow.
Good luck.
There's water, so it's gonna be hard to hold it in.
Whoa, 3 hours?
3 hours and 12 minutes.
Whoa.
It's a long movie.
Man, you need a bathroom break with all that water showing up.
does it have
Exactly.
an? Oh my God, I didn't think about that. Is there an intermission?
No,
Like
I
at
mean,
least
we-
like
I don't think we
You
do
know-
intermissions until the movie hits like 4 hours.
You know
uh,
what? We thought Titanic was
Okay.
long.
Have you ever
Yeah.
been in a movie that had an intermission?
2001 and Lawrence of Arabia.
The last one I was in that had an intermission was Gandhi.
Well, when we watched Titanic, there was sort of a.
There's an intermission in Titanic.
Oh, there is?
I'm pretty sure there is. Well, now that I think about it, that was usually when you have to put in the other tape. That's only at home.
No, when we watched it, we didn't know how. I think it was like over 2 hours, wasn't it? And then I think something went wrong with the film, and they had to fix it. So there was a break. And everybody rushed to the restrooms at that time.
It's like hit the can, everybody.
Yeah.
What about Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
There was an intermission.
Yeah. Well, Strange
So-
Brew had an intermission. Remember
So
Strange Brew?
Avatar. Are you guys all going to be back next week?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Eventually.
Well,
I'm iffy.
you're iffy.
Oh,
I probably go see it like Tuesday, if I go to the theater, or else I find a bootleg.
Yeah, it's cheaper on Tuesday.
All right. Well, that's it. Next week we'll figure out the schedule for January. If you guys have ideas you want for January, you can bring them up then.
Sounds like a
All right.
plan.
Everybody say
Sounds
aloha.
good.
Aloha.
aloha.